Carrie Chapman Catt, The Crisis. I have taken for my subject the crisis because I believe that a crisis has come in our movement which, if recognized and the opportunity seized with vigor, enthusiasm, and will, means the final victory of our great cause in the very near future. I am aware that some suffragists do not share this belief. They see no signs nor symptoms today which were not present yesterday. No manifestations in the year 1960 which differ significantly from those in the year 1910. To them, the movement has been a steady, normal growth from the beginning, and must so continue until the end. I can only defend my claim with the plea that it is better to imagine a crisis where none exists than to fail to recognize one when it comes. For a crisis is a culmination of events which calls for new considerations and new decisions. A failure to answer the call may mean an opportunity lost, a possible victory postponed. The object of the life of an organized movement is to secure its aim. Necessarily, it must obey the law of evolution and pass through the stages of agitation and education and finally through the stage of realization. As one has put it, a new idea floats in the air over the heads of the people and for a long, indefinite period evades their understanding, but by and by, when through familiarity, human vision grows clear, it is caught out of the clouds and crystallized into law. Such a period comes to every movement and is its crisis. In my judgment, that crucial moment, bidding us to renewed consecration and redoubled activity, has come to our cause. I believe our victory hangs within our grasp, inviting us to pluck it out of the clouds and establish it among the good things of the world. If this be true, the time is past when we should say, men and women of America, look upon that wonderful idea up there. See, one day it will come down. Instead, the time has come to shout aloud in every city, village, and hamlet, and in tones so clear and jubilant that they will reverberate from every mountain peak and echo from shore to shore. The woman's hour has struck. Suppose suffragists as a whole do not believe a crisis has come and do not extend their hands to grasp a victory. What will happen? Why, we shall all continue to work and our cause will continue to hang, waiting for those who possess a clearer vision and more daring enterprise. On the other hand, suppose we reach out with a united earnestness and determination to grasp our victory while it still hangs a bit too high. Has any harm been done? None. Therefore, fellow suffragists, I invite your attention to the signs which point to a crisis and your consideration of plans for turning the crisis into victory. And we who are the builders of 1916, do we see a crisis? Stand upon these planks which are stretched across the topmost peak of this edifice of women's liberty. What shall we do? Over our heads, up there in the clouds, but tantalizingly near, hangs the roof of our edifice, the vote. What is our duty? Shall we spend time in admiring the capstones and cornice? Shall we lament the tragedies which accompany the laying of the cornerstones? Or shall we, like the builders of old, chant, ho, all hands heave to, all hands heave to. And while we chant, grasp the overhanging roof, and with a long pull, a strong pull, and a pull together, fix it in place forevermore? Is the crisis real or imaginary? If it be real, it calls for action, bold, immediate, and decisive. There are thousands of other women who have never learned of the earlier struggles of our movement. They found doors of opportunity open to them on every side. They found well-paid posts awaiting the qualified woman, and they have availed themselves of all these blessings. Almost without exception, they believe in the vote, but they feel neither gratitude to those who open the doors through which they have entered the economic liberty, nor any sense of obligation to open other doors for those who come after. If you believe me that a crisis has come to our movement, if you believe the time for final action is now, if you catch the rosy tints of the coming day, what does it mean to you? Does it not give you a thrill of exaltation? Does blood not course more quickly through your veins? Does it not bring a new sense of freedom, of joy, and of determination? Is it not true that you who wanted a little time ago to lay down the work because you were weary with long service, now, under the compelling influence of a changed mental attitude, are ready to go on until the vote is won. The change is one of spirit, and the spiritual effect upon you will come to others. Then let us sound a bugle call here and now to the women of the nation. The woman's hour has struck. Let the bugle sound from the suffrage headquarters of every state at the inauguration of a state campaign. Let the call go forth again and again and yet again. Let it be repeated in every article written, every speech made, and every conversation held. Let the bugle blow again and yet again. The political emancipation of our sex calls you. Women of America, arise. Are you content that others shall pay the price of your liberty? Women in schools and counting house, in shops and on the farm. Women in home with babes at the breast, and women engaged in public careers will hear. The veins of American women are not filled with milk and water. They are neither cowards nor slackers. They will come. They only await the bugle call to learn that the final battle is on.